With us now. She's the author of The Curious History of Dating. And so do we have a problem, Nichi? And if so, what can we do about it?
Well, the first thing is having time with someone you care about or love or going on dates is one of the best things you can do for your well-being right now. You know, people say love is free. Well, yeah, OK, dates might not be, but having a relationship, having energy with somebody else is free, even if you can't afford your energy bills. So what I would say is put as much effort as you can right now into your love life, because that is going to reward you when everything else is kind of
I'm a great believer
mess.
in that.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
A great believer. As much energy as possible.
As much energy as possible. Exactly. So I think it's really about getting back to basics. I mean, it's a great time of year at the moment to be out in nature. Nature is just restorative. It's, you know, go for walks, go back to picnics, have drinks in the park. It's having a date night is about the time spent with the other person. It really isn't about what you splash out to make the night special.
The thing is, relationships are strained over things like money, finances. So there's more pressure on a relationship right now as there's less disposable income.
Well, when I think of when I was a teenager, and you hadn't got money anyway, but you still found the opportunity,
absolutely.
didn't you?
You've got to get inventive. So, I mean, if you are a bit annoyed at the government right now, take someone on a protest. That's free, that's exciting.
That's not very romantic. I mean, it's quite exhilarating.
Well, it's exhilarating. So there's this thing that if you get excited about something, that excitement can transfer to excitement about the person in the right situation. It's an old psychology experiment from the 70s called the Shaky Bridge experiment. Do you know this?
That's nonsense.
So, no, it's not nonsense.
I'm excited about football every week. Is Ruth?
No, if you took her, she might get kind of like high on the energy of it. Yes, exactly.
When
it
she
can be
did
contagious.
want to snare me and impress me, she pretended she was interested in football and she went to football. Now she can't wait to get me and my son out the door.
How did you try to impress Ruth?
Yes, good point.
Just by existing.
Oh, really?
Just being there, just give her a smile and, you know, how could she resist? That's the whole thing.
An irresistible smile.
Yes.
But give us some, because some of the, we were talking before the programme about some of the sort of potential date ideas that were very cheap. And there was a sort of joke suggestion about joint meditation, which sounds very cheap and very boring.
It doesn't sound very interactive either. It's got to be interactive to some extent.
Yeah.
That is true. So what makes a really good date then?
It's concentrating on the other person. So if all you can afford is some drinks in the park, go and talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk about. You know, talk about like deep things in the relationship. That might sound horrible to other people, but actually saying, I've been thinking, I don't actually help you enough with the housework. How about I do a bit of extra housework this week? I know it doesn't sound romantic.
What about a fun idea?
What about a fun idea? Well, how about scrumping? Do you remember that?
Scrumping?
Do you remember scrumping?
So that's cider?
No, scrumping is when you liberate fruit from trees.
Oh, you nick stuff out of the orchard?
Yeah, that's a very fun and free, affordable thing to do.